I created a show called Cougar Town with Kevin Beagle. And we weren't sure what the show was. All we were sure about was it's very hard back then to sell things, get them made, put them on TV. And Courtney Cox wanted to do a show with ABC and Disney. And we thought it'd be funny, like just the only notion we had of like, what if she's been married since she was like 19 and she's 40 now and never been single and wants to have all those experiences that people had in their 20s. And it has this awful title that Kevin and I came up with. And they said, yeah, let's do it. And we wrote it. We still weren't sure what it was. And if anybody goes back and watches the show, I will stand by this. The first 3 or 4 episodes of that show are not really good. And I used to do a bit that in the writer's room that people didn't appreciate of like, I wouldn't watch this show. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel authentic. It doesn't feel funny. It didn't work to me. And then we started to figure out what the show was about. Because we knew we had to, because it was really weird ratings wise, because everybody loved Courtney so much and she's such a big personality. It premiered the same night as Modern Family. Modern Family was on at 9 and we were on at 9:30. And the first night, because it was just based on Courtney, Modern Family got a huge rating and then we got an even bigger rating. We went up from it. And then the second week, Modern Family got still a huge rating and we went down a little, so we were kind of tied. You know what I mean? And that was back when you saw ratings, the day after. And we knew that there was something wrong with the show, that people didn't want to see necessarily Courtney Cox this way. And that it just wasn't working comedically. It felt arch and silly. And we changed course around the 6th episode. And from the 6th episode on, the show really worked. And it was a thing of having to sit around with a bunch of other people and go, we're having to do this and this doesn't work. And the cool thing about it was not only did it transcend its title and not only did it become something that I was very, very proud of, but we even made a joke. You can see it on YouTube. The title, it was called Cougar Town, and Courtney, after the 6th episode, was monogamous and ended up marrying one of the other regulars on the character. And it became a show about adult friendship and how we while away the time with found family drinking booze.
It is tough to make friends as an adult.